I'm pleased to introduce International President of Amalgamated Transit, Warren George.
Good afternoon, Portland. I want to thank you all for putting the spotlight on this crisis. And we are in a crisis. We need to get Portland rolling again. We need to get the other cities throughout the country rolling again. We are in a tremendous crisis. Each time that I've came and visit Portland, and what a beautiful city, and how you got the most modern transit system going, to see that system now be dismantled, to see it brought down, is a travesty that we can't stand. It's something that can't be done. So I say to you that we have to get this legislation passed. You know, in 1994, and the revolution that took over the federal government when the Republicans took in, you might all remember a congressman who became leader of the House named Newt Gingrich. Newt Gingrich, being from Georgia, had an idea. And the idea was so that growth wouldn't migrate to the urban area. We'd put a 200,000 population rule in, which says transit systems in a metropolitan area over 200,000 could not use their capital funds for operating funds. That bill is still there today. That means that if you're in a small community outside of that geographic area, you can have the flexibility to use the money how you best see fit. Managers can manage their property. But in a large system, where the manager's there, he's handicapped. He cannot use his money for operating money. We have Russ Carnahan that we appreciate very much that has sponsored a bill. We're not asking for new monies. We know that this government's in trouble. We know this country's right now facing an economic crisis. What we're asking for is the money that's already been appropriated.
Our share.
That it be allowed to be flexed. That local decisions be made at a local level.
Right.
And that's where the Carnahan bill comes in. We have 132 congressmen on that bill. That bill is moving. And it's going through on that area. We need your help. It makes no sense to buy a new bus and then leave it sit in the garage because it lacks a driver.
That's right. That's right.
It makes no sense that a single parent getting up in the morning has to catch two buses to get to work, one to drop their child off at daycare and one to get to work. It makes no sense. It makes no sense that a young high school kid that's got a minimum wage job in the evenings can't get to that minimum wage job because that bus or that trolley no longer runs. It makes no sense. Brothers and sisters, it makes no sense. It makes no sense that the elderly, finally after all these years, now have health care coverage, but they're not going to have a mode of transportation to get to the doctor. It makes no sense whatsoever in this country to have that. We need the Carnahan bill, the Russ Carnahan bill. I appreciate it. I appreciate the representatives from this state who have joined with us in getting that bill passed. This is where our fight's at. Our fight is not just for us, the transit workers. Our fight's for the passengers that ride our buses, the people that need those buses, the people that will be literally a shut-in if they don't have that bus or that train or that trolley. Our fight is a community fight that services all. We need your help. We need it to continue to go on. And if it does, we will win this fight. And we will bring livability back to the cities. Thank you very much.